Oh boy, this is some huge news for the OCG Times. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Supreme Darkness has been boiling up, as you've seen. You know, we just got the Azamina stuff literally Thursday night, and it was the big conclusion out here. But it's always going to be more. There's always a stream attached to these things that always tends to build some hype here. So the OCG Times for this. Who do you root for, the Supreme King or the Society Light? Oh, this is going to be interesting. So, the next official OCG Times will be October 17th at 8 p.m. JST. So, this will be actually at 7 a.m. So, this is going to be interesting. So, this stream is going to be featuring the Battle of the Rulers of Light and Darkness, Evil Heroes versus, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. So how to use the brand new cards. We're also going to have Supreme Darkness Roundtable, Yu-Gi-Oh! Information, official card game, Duel Links, Master Duel in the early days collection. They really love to just pump up all of this info here. The Battles of Rulers of Light and Dark, Evil Hero versus Arcana Force. We'll talk more about that here in a little bit. Supreme Darkness product commercial world debut. And then, of course, the VTuber Yashiro will be here for Niji Sanji. We'll also have comedian, we'll have two comedians. Videotape recording of Ken, the voice actor of Yuki Judai. And we will also have the voice actor of Sartorius. And, of course, the Masters of Ceremony will be the voice actor of Menzoboro Sevens and Manjoro for Go Rush. And we will also have another voice actor from George Jersey from Go Rush as well. I do kind of like that they do get these Go Rush and Sevens duelist involved in here. You know, I understand that, it's not the base of Yu-Gi-Oh!, but people are very excited for this. So Sartorius and the Arcana Force is going to be your headliner here. Also, I do like the fact here that they're straight diving you into how to use brand new cards, which I'm kind of curious about this, what we're doing here. And then, of course, they are pushing the Battles of the Rulers. So we're going to have, it looks like, 2 reveals here, and they always will toss in a generic random card or something along the way here. So you're probably going to get 3 reveals from this. I believe as of tonight, I think we're sitting somewhere around like 32 cards missing from Supreme Darkness. Typically after the streams, we're sitting at about like it's like 15-ish. So you'll have card of the days remaining for that. So who in the world was Sartorius? This is Sartorius right here. This was the angry guy from the Duel arc out here. He was the main antagonist that used Arcana Force of all things. Also, interesting character design there, by the way. We did talk a little bit about, oh man, how long has it been since you see Sartorius and all this here? We talked so long ago. Look at this menace. Look at this creature. We talked a while back about expecting Arcana Force cards to show up, and that was back during the last animation chronicle that we got the card that's already been printed in English, and then they just kind of felt like they forgot about it, and I don't know why it took them so long, because when you print one Arcana Force card, you're kind of giving everybody an indicator out here that there's more to come, right? Typically that's how things go, but no, that wasn't necessarily the case here with this. And your other big thing while looking at this is kind of the exact same thing that they just did with Clear World out here. We got all that anime exclusive Clear World support dumped into us, and we're like, oh, hey, we'll get more Clear World support in the next set. No. Unless they're porting over it into Supreme Darkness, we're probably not going to see Clear World support for a while. So it's kind of the same thing here. They alluded that we were going to get this Arcana Force support literally a while back. Also, the good old TCG gave us a pretty cool indicator about this. So, in all good details out here, we always have to look at the secondary market, because you now are educated enough to go, we're getting Arcana Force cards out here. Is it worth it to be rushing out here, throwing money at your screen going, I need those worlds? Here's the thing. if they do make new Arcana Force support that interacts with the world, a turn skip that's competitively viable is bad. Also, did Arcana Force typically ever really use anything from the extra deck? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Also, Midterm Paradox is a fantastic product if you are wanting to acquire things in low, easy rarities for this. I can't believe I'm shouting out a Speed Duel product here for this. Like, right now you can get one of these boxes for $16, but it has, I think, one of each of everything Arcana Force that you are going to even want to have to be able to, you know, play this. So that's a big thing. Even if you want to come through and get like low rarity stuff, you can do that. Arcana Force, the World, the reprint. Oh yeah, this did fall into that. This was from Light of Destruction, actually. Your reprint Za Worldos are about $12 right now. Now, I see we've had no movements on this, but let's be honest here. I mean, during the end phase, you can send 2 cards you control the graveyard to skip your opponent's next turn for the heads condition. Tails, during your opponent's draw phase, add the top card of their graveyard to their hand. Well, it can't really add anything to the graveyard unless it's a hand trap. I love the fact that the secondary effect of this isn't even like that devastating. Like, oh no, they get back a card. Yeah, they do. Now, the original print Za Worldo. This card, in my opinion, is the one to go with. And this card has always been dangerously expensive for no real reason out here. I can see that we've already had a couple of movements back here because the big thing you're going to want with this is going to be, you know, those good old first eds. Yeah, look at those. We'll come back to you in a second here. I also see, you know, 24s. On up to 28. I mean, okay. But a near mint's going to cost you about $34. So it's not good that you're paying that price point for it, but I mean, that's aware of what you got to do. Also, you know, we can't forget good old Library out here, the thing that lets you choose the result of things that you want. All right. If you need to make sure that, I'm assuming that they're going to try to make an easier way to interact with this or via the coin flips. Right now, it looks like these are about $2 per copy. And I can tell, yeah, somebody came through and bought 5. All right, so that's not too terrible. What else do we have? A lot of other worlds are 3s. Of course, the secret rare Light of Destruction, the Dark Rulers are 5s. So yeah, this was your original print Dark Ruler out here. Love that this thing actually has value, but once again, I mean, you're dealing with an old first edition Light of Destruction card. Yeah, you're looking at 11 there for a light play, and it looks like we do head on up 23. Yikes, that's more than I would want to throw at this thing, honestly. Yeah, $35. Like, why in the world do I want to spend this much money on this thing? Like, genuinely, that's so expensive for no real reason whatsoever. But I guess you just kind of pick your poison when you're looking at this sort of stuff. You can also get, here's the funny part, all right? So the reprints for the world are also $3. You can also get star packs for $1 on the dark one, all right? And then, of course, more dollars for the short print common. It's not like they're crazy. Yeah, you can also get the secret worlds out here for 80 cents. This would probably be the cool one to get. This thing actually looks really fire. I like that. Oh, look, you also can get the Jump Light Ruler, too. These are currently... Have we had crazy sales on this thing yet? Yeah, you had a little bit of movements. People were throwing the dollars at these. It's also a Shonen Jump card. You never know what's going to go on, at least in the realm of Shonen Jump stuff, that you just might be like, huh? We've learned our lesson in the past with this. The Dual Terminal, the Fool, also is $2. Temperance also a little bit. No, this card's a joke. It's a nice Starfoil for 25 cents. And then, of course, you can get the Light Ruler for 50 cents. Man, maybe these Speed Duel versions might be worth it. Of course, you know, you have the dual terminals in between, but I don't... Oh, the token. Maybe we can do something with the moon. Oh, that'd be really cool. Yeah, the rest of this, the rest of the Arcana Force cards, and then, of course, the Fiendo is bulk. yeah, as it should be. I guess your takeaway is the world is always going to be the most expensive card, but you've also got commons for this now. So you know what to pick up. You know what to get ready for Arcana Force. It's all about the turn skip. Make sure you guys leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.